Hey friends and family, you're watching and listening to Wayne Carey Global Channel. I am Pastor Wayne Slinger Carey, and this is a place where giants are slayed. Hey, I would love for you to be a part of our family, and here's what you can do. Subscribe to our channel and also smash the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we bring forth content to you on a weekly basis. And here on our channel, we equip you to help those that you lead. And for the last several weeks, we've been talking about boosting, giving you strategies to boost your confidence. And also, again, when you strengthen your confidence, you'll be a happier person, and confidence in yourself, it equips you to accomplish everything that you've always dreamed about. And this is what we want you to do. We want you, as we give you the strategies, we want these strategies to be applied so that you would be confident and you would be a person that would achieve success in your life. And so this is what we want to come alongside you and help you in this journey, and so that you can have great confidence. In our last session, we spoke about engage in a kind act. Engaging in a kind act, and it's just simply saying, just do what you can to bring about more joy in the lives of others. And when you do that, and you would enjoy the feeling that it also gives you. And so today we want to talk about practice. We want to talk to you about practice. When we say practice, there was something went around, a little fun thing that went around in the NBA years back with Allen Iverson. When they began to ask him about practice, he said, practice. And so, but practice is very important. So when we're speaking of practice, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. As a former basketball player, collegiate basketball player, and also played for the Bahamas national basketball team. And again, I got the name Slinger that was given to me by a good brother and friend. We grew up together, by the name of Chris Eden. He gave me this name Slinger simply because I was a great shooter. I was not the best ball handler, but I could shoot the ball pretty well. And that came through just practicing on a daily basis. When we speak of practicing, you look at the greats, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and I spoke about this before in one of my videos. When we talk about greatness, we speak of greatness. Larry Bird name comes up, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. These guys comes up because they are the greatest in their sport, in the professional game of basketball, playing. And simply when you hear their story, they will tell you that the time that they put in, how much they worked on their craft, and working on their craft, and they will begin to see, great results and have great results. And so we speak of working on craft and practice. Right now, LeBron James just won his 4th NBA championship and also 4-time MVP. And so he's taken a lot of flack of losing championships, but that, well, I look at it as a young kid being from Akron, Ohio, who just came out of high school, and so many things to learn, and just his desire and will to be the greatest, and he's proving it daily, over and over, yearly on the basketball court. And at 35 years old, won the championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. 3 teams, one with Miami Heat, one with Cleveland, and now he's winning with LA. And I believe that he has some more in the tank. And so when we speak of practice, we're speaking of what practice does. Practice makes perfect. That's what it said, but it even goes further than that. How practice, it makes permanent. So the things that is constantly practice in our lives, what's going to happen when those time comes, what we practice is going to be displayed. And so practice, it makes permanent. So if you're struggling at a task, keep trying until you get it right. That's basically what you want to do. So you want to practice, in your life, whatever it may be. You keep doing it over and over again. As you do it, it's going to become permanent. It's going to become perfect, next to perfect, permanent. And it's just going to be a habit that you practice, and then you'll find yourself having a lot more success in that. So practice, it makes perfect or permanent. You want to put it that way. And if you're struggling at a task, just keep trying at it, keep going at it. Don't get discouraged. Go back in it. These guys worked on their free throw. Guys worked on their their pitching skills, work on the backhand swing, some person practice, the math problem. They was, had a difficult time, receiving good grades in math, and and they begin to just practice the formula. And as they did that, they got better at that. And so that's really what happens when you practice and you continue go at it. You're definitely going to become better at the things that you've been struggling with. And so these guys shown over and over. I always go back to was never a big Michael Jordan fan, but when you go back into his career and having the difficulty of defeating the Detroit Pistons, defeating those guys, the bad boys, he was, they whipped him for about 2 years, and 2 to 3 years, and then on that, 1 year, this guy just, doing that break, went into the weight room, got a lot stronger, got more mentally tough, and that was it. He never looked back since. When he got there, it's like 6 championships, 3, had a break in between, and he went back at it and got, so he was very determined, and that's really what you have to do. You have to practice, areas in your life that you're struggling in. And once you do that, you don't stop until you are satisfied with it, that it's right. Where it becomes perfect, it becomes permanent. And so if you're struggling at a task, just keep on working at it, and you keep on working at it. It may take time, and yes, it will take time, because nothing is going to happen just overnight. Okay, you have to continue to work at it daily for what I do, just working at it, staying at it, believing in my craft, and just, know that it's going to get better. And that's what you're doing. And so once you put the effort in, at the end of the day, when you have the championship, all of the things that you've gone through, the disappointment times of feel like giving up, when you hold that trophy in your hand, when you find yourself coming to that place of being successful in your life, you're going to see that, for all the practice that I put in, at the end of the day, it's worth it. Why? Because I'm successful and I'm now a champion. And that's what God wants in your life. He wants you to be a champion, but you have to practice the things that is required of you. And so I'll see you in our next session. God bless you.